Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch another episode here at All I See Is W, where we talk about stocks, crypto, investing, and self development. Well, today I wanted to share with you value add stocks in a hot crypto play that can add so much value to your investing strategy. First off, I'm not a financial advisor, even though I have a book here for financial planning. Just wanted to inform you that all of the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only, and always make sure to do your research when you consider investing. Also, please take a look at the links down below to support the book Catapult and also my Amazon e-commerce business, where I'm just starting off, and I would really appreciate, let's say if you are an existing supporter of this channel and you want to support, I'd really appreciate it if you take a look at the All I See Is W Amazon store. Let's get started. So, ticker number one I wanted to share with you is SKYE Bioscience, a biotechnology company that is based out in San Diego, where they're working on an actual prodrug that's bioengineered. It's a modified THC drug with the addition of amino acids to be added in patients' eyes with hypertension. When there's hypertension in the patient's eye, you can potentially lead to irreversible blindness, and that's basically glaucoma. Now, SKYE Bioscience, not only do they have that specific product for glaucoma, known as the THC VHS, but they will be announcing its second proprietary drug product likely in the weeks to come, which is the CBD VHS, where they will announce its multiple indications for use. Will it be tapping into different ocular diseases, or will it be tapping into different disease states? That's looking very promising. And with the THC VHS product, it will be announcing neuroprotection data in Q3, as well as starting human clinical trials in Q3. So it's very exciting times, and I know just a number of investors are really researching this company and seeing the value add that natural medicine can play. And this really comes down to politics as well, right? As we're beginning to see more states legalize the use of marijuana, that can potentially mean that from a federal level, the cannabis drug may be downgraded from class 1 substance on a federal scale, and that can potentially add so much value to just biotechnology companies that are leveraging cannabinoids, as well as providing potential neuroprotection for patients. So this is looking very promising, and we know that previously this ticker ran all the way up to like 25 cents early June, and now it's at the prime support level at like 16 cents. And I have firm belief that the next V shape is coming up, and it's not a matter of if but a matter of when, with just so much positive news that will be coming along with major milestones. So let's not lose sight of SKYE Bioscience. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is IBIO, where this company is based out in Texas. In fact, they're working with the largest education entity, and that's Texas A&M, and they actually have Texas A&M as part of the manufacturing process, AgroLife. And in fact, iBio is branching out to the most innovative location, and that's San Diego, the central hub for biotechnology companies. And iBio is working on a number of plant-based vaccines, whether that's in fibrosis, swine flu for animals, as well as even coming up with therapies for the COVID-19 vaccine. And what I like so much about iBio is that it leverages collagen from plants, and the fact that its manufacturing capabilities is at a relatively low cost, where you basically grow plants and you extract the essential nutrients out from the plants and make the products in regards to mRNA and protein. Then in the long term, there's just so much value that a company like iBio can support with, right, from a global scale. And also being a contract manufacturer, as a producer of contract manufacturers that develop these monoclonal antibodies, that's another avenue for positive return on cash flow. And the fact that we know that iBio had previously won its settlement where it's going to get paid out through multiple payments. That just tells you that fast farm technology is unique. And from a share price standpoint, when we're looking here on the scale, back in 2020 of Q3, the share price catapulted all the way up to like $7. And now the support is at the $1.50. I have firm belief that Q3 we will likely see the $3 be broken, and can it go beyond that $5? That's a possibility as well. And if you hold this long term, I have firm belief that this will be like a $30 stock in the long term if you have the propensity to invest long term. So let's not lose sight of what Tom Isaac can do for you. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is a biotechnology company led by Henry G, based out in San Diego, and that's Sorrento Therapeutics. One of the recent news that was announced about a week ago was the fact that its Kobe Sticks product was announced EUA, emergency use status, for distribution of its product to Mexico. That's huge. But what we know about SRNE is not only are they working on the Kobe Sticks, but they have a number of different products specifically for COVID-19, as well as for various cancers, other treatments, antivirals, cocktails. So from a share price standpoint, I have firm belief that it will reach its prior resistance. I mean, back in 2020, this ticker ran all the way up to like $20. And for it to go into the double-digit share price range, we will likely see support be built there. And in Q3, I'm forecasting that the share price will hover around $15 to $25 from my perspective. And SRNE is leveraging state-of-the-art technology, and it's looking very promising. And it's great to see that Mexico is seeing the need for products from SRNE. So let's not lose sight of the potential here that we see. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is Interscope Hearing Technologies, led by Matthew Moore, the CEO, where this company is based out in Roseville, California. This company is making and developing medical device hearing aids. We know that a number of patients, not only in the United States, but this is a $1 billion market on a global scale, where INND can benefit from providing value-add products so that patients can hear better, right? In fact, actually be able to hear. And I believe that in the long run, INND, with its business strategy to sell on Amazon, through Walmart, and with its partnership with different distributors, I have firm belief that INND will gain on its share price. Right now, it's trying to go through some of the hurdles of getting OTC compliant with the SEC, and in fact it has 2 more items where it has to file its recent quarterly reports, as well as getting a letter of intent through a lawyer. And once that's done, then OTC pink compliance with INND will likely come through, and from a share price standpoint, we can see this catapult back to its prior resistance. In fact, in February, about a few months ago, we see this running all the way up to 7 cents. However, when you look on this on a global scale here, back in 2017, the share price was hovering close to like 40 cents, and there's no reason to believe that it won't reach that, because with medical device hearing aids, once we hear data from the FDA on its OTC guidance for hearing aids, then there will be better direction and more certainty, at least for investors, to get more attracted and be able to invest. And the large institutions will likely be flowing money in once INND is able to gain traction with compliance, and also paying for the FDA fees as a registered entity with the Food and Drug Administration as a medical device company. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is Artello Bioscience in Southern California, close to like La Jolla, and this ticker is ARTL. What's so unique about this company, right? Well, this company actually leverages natural medicine cannabinoids for the endocannabinoid system. And in fact, they have products for like post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as intended use for inflammatory bowel disease. And in fact, they have a product, AR27, that's actually in phase 1 clinical trials, and there is discussion that this product can have the results readily available very soon. And when you look at the share price back in February, it ramped all the way up to like $3.67. I definitely think this is undervalued, and in the long term, this can go up beyond like the $5 range. And let's say if weeks to come the phase one announcement is released, this can easily pop up to like $3. So that's a potential 2x gain with ARTL. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is a token play, and that's in the crypto world. That's Ethereum Classic. I mean, I recall getting into Ethereum back when it was like at $12 and it ramped all the way up to like 170. I made some moves at the 140 mark, and it's great to see that while the share price got down to about $36, it's beginning to ramp up. In fact, yesterday it ramped up by about 40%, so that's great. So we should be seeing a small little regression here. However, the V-shape can potentially come with ETC, and the question is, can it go back into the triple digit range? I have high conviction that come Q3 we can likely see that. So let's not lose sight of Ethereum Classic and the value that this token can bring in the ecosystem of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, digital plays, because we know that in the long run cryptocurrency will be one of the revamped currencies that most investors will depend on with generations to come, with generation Z and Y. So let's not lose sight of ETC. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is Taseko Mines by the ticker TGB. Why do I like TGB so much, right? Well, there's been discussion that copper has become so valuable, the demand has been increasing, and when you look at the technicals here, I mean, early Q1 of this year, the share price was about $1, and it's been just climbing consistently up, not growing very fast, but it's been consistently growing. However, just recently it dropped back down to like the support of 192, but it's beginning to pick up again. And the fact now that we're hearing copper is increasing in demand, Taseko Mines is really going to continue to grow from my perspective. And if you can hold this long term, it can add so much value. Here, headquartered out in Vancouver, Taseko operates the state-of-the-art mine, the second largest copper mine in Canada, and it has about 700 employees working. And as you can see, it produces at about 140 million pounds of copper per year. So that's huge. They know what they're doing, and I believe that the share price can easily go into the double-digit share price range from my perspective. So let's not lose sight of the value that Taseko can do for you. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is Neophotonics, right? NPTN. Why do I like this company so much? Because we know that information technology will grow in the long run, and Neophotonics is adding value in the digital cable sector, right? I mean, especially in the Silicon Valley where Neophotonics is located in Santa Clara. This company previously ran all the way up to about $14, and current share price establishing ground at $10. I definitely think this is undervalued, and it can easily ramp up. And from my perspective, we know that telecom networks, the increased demand for just having cloud-based technology, Neophotonics will be value add because it has products that transmit and receive high-speed digital optical signals for cloud and hyperscale data center internet content provider and telecom networks worldwide. I believe that come towards Q3, Q4, this can easily get to like $18 from my perspective. So let's not lose sight of this Silicon Valley based stock that can add so much value to your investment portfolio. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is Jazz Pharmaceuticals. I mean, we're looking at a 1-year duration here. In early June 29 of last year, the share price was about $109, and it's been just climbing up with the healthy 77% gain. And as you can see in the aftermarket, it ran all the way up to like 4%. That's huge for a company that is in the $10 billion market cap. And we know that Jazz Pharmaceuticals previously purchased GW Pharmaceuticals, where GW Pharmaceuticals had a drug product called Epidiolex, one of the first FDA approved CBD-derived cannabis drug product used for patients with epileptic seizures. That's huge because it really adds to its robust portfolio in the realm of neuroscience, and it has specific products for cancer, leukemia, a number of different disease states, and Jazz Pharmaceuticals is well known with lots of employees up into the 2000 range, where this company is based out in Ireland, although we know that there's multiple sites all around the United States as well. And I firmly believe that this company can easily get to like the $300 if you hold this long term for about a year or two. So let's not lose sight of what Jazz Pharmaceuticals can do for you. Last ticker I wanted to share with you is an interesting biotechnology company that's based out in South San Francisco, and that is VXRT, Vaxart. What's so interesting about this company, right? Well, while we know that the COVID-19 pandemic is ongoing all around the world and that there's specific vaccines readily available in the United States with Johnson & Johnson's vaccine, as well as Moderna and Pfizer with solvent delivery into your arm, we know that there's actual complications, for example, with pain delivered through the arm. There's also increase in government spending, having to have healthcare professionals administer the drugs, right? And that really costs money, not only for the government, but also for taxpayers as well. And the fact that we now see that there's an increased expectation for safety and efficacy, not to say that there's any drug product that is already approved, but through EUA status, there is a higher degree of safety feelings from the consumer market, and now there's an increased demand for conveniency where you don't really want to have to attend like your doctor's office or go to Walgreens or CVS. It would be so much more beneficial for you to have a drug product be delivered to your door. What if it gets delivered through Amazon? What if this product can be like at a vending machine at airports without the need for having a healthcare professional monitor and deliver the actual drug? That will just make life so much more easy, at least for the patient population from my perspective. And as of today, although the share price had dropped by 9% while increasing by 1.8% in the aftermarket, I firmly believe this is a great opportunity. Let's say if you are an existing investor or you're new to Vaxart, here's a great opportunity to capitalize on this company because it's really trending in the right direction. And from my perspective, come Q3, Q4 of this year, we can easily see that the share price breaks the $20 range. So overall, I just wanted to share my insights with these value add plays, and I hope that this video added value. Once again, just wanted to thank you for watching another episode here at All I See Is W. And if you enjoyed this content, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day, all. Goodbye.